welcome to another episode of Judgmental AF. I am your magical host, Mr. Amazing, professionally known as Kent Black. And with me I have my cohort, my confidant, my right-hand man.
Yeah. I am the almighty Pat, aka the lift guard. Had to make sure I wore the clothes for y'all to understand today.
And today we will be talking about
gym etiquette.
Yeah, because some of you motherfuckers don't understand what that means. Your friends here at Judgmental AF is here to help you out.
Facts.
So, Justin.
The thing is, we got you in the lifting. I see, you're trying to swell up on them, man.
Well, what got me into lifting was Johnny Bravo. I watched Johnny Bravo as a little kid. I was like, yo, that guy is ripped. He should be getting all the chicks. The only thing that's stopping this man from getting bitches is the fact that he don't know how to talk to women.
Nah. It's just like you, nigga. You ain't got no legs. Got little legs. Big on top, little.
Hey, man. What happened to my legs, Charlie, man? What happened to my legs?
Hey, I got the scars to prove it, nigga. You need these bitches, man. You need them things.
But yeah, Johnny Bravo. He's my idol. He made me start doing push-ups and sit-ups in like the 6th grade. I take that back. I've actually been doing push-ups since like the 3rd grade.
Right.
And then like I started getting into the gym like, I don't know what, 11th grade? That's when I started really lifting. And then like I started taking dick pills and I started getting bigger when I was like 25.
Facts.
So,
amen.
You like it.
Goddamn dick pills, man. Save your life.
It will save your life. How about you, man? How about you, Pat?
I had 2 different journeys on this weightlifting thing. Had one in high school while I was working out with my partner's dad in his gym. Like he had a home gym, like basement full of shit. Like we were doing 2 days every day, Monday through Friday. That was my whole summer. I literally went from 188 to 205 in less than 3 months. And then, went through like, I guess, a depressive spell, I guess I want to call it. Got off, fell off. And then I blew these bad boys out. And that's when I tore my knee up the first time. I gained a whole bunch of weight, got to 300-something pounds. Got that back right. Dropped all the way back down to 2-something. Then I said, you know what? I want to be like Big E. And to be like Big E, the wrestler.
Whew.
So I said,
that's a big boy.
I said, gotta eat, man.
Gotta eat.
So every day I went back to lifting heavy. I remember when I first jumped back on 135 after dropping all that weight. I couldn't lift shit. Like, I'm talking about, like, I was like shaking with 135 on the bar. So now look at me now. I put 505 on the bar and they don't just, it's easy money.
Light work, man. Light work.
Easy money. But then, that's what it was. I wanted to be a wrestler. Then I tore these quads and dream over.
Yeah, that's sad. It is sad.
It is what it is, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That little midpoint between high school and 25 that really got me into it was a heartbreak at like 19, 20. Yeah, man. Yeah. I felt inadequate. Yeah, I wasn't being Mr. Amazing at that time.
I remember.
You
were miserable, man.
I was miserable, boy. And then one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get in the gym. I'm gonna look better than I ever did.
Right.
And I'm just gonna make sure that, like, I'm a rock star out here. Be like, I'm gonna make you miss me. I hope.
Yeah, facts.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't. Maybe don't. That sucks. I'm gonna just go cry myself to sleep. But
I mean, you living a better life now. She's suffering. You out here. I ain't gonna say suffering.
I ain't gonna say suffering.
But I mean, yeah,
she
ain't got nobody though.
Damn.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just assuming. Another way. Let's go to another segue.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Because it might be a viewer. Yeah, we won't talk about it. Yeah, let's change subject.
Anyway, so let's get with the first segment that we want to talk about. And the first thing we want to talk about is gym etiquette, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Please, is manners, and everything in life is manners. You can't just walk around this world doing what you want, how you want, when you want. It's some rules to it, man.
This is a social environment. Please behave responsibly and like you're a social creature.
I don't like talking to people though.
You know when you was a kid, and you was in elementary school,
yeah,
and you play with the crayons,
yeah,
and then your teacher would say, "Hey, you done?" And you'd be like, "Yeah." pick them shits up and put them back. Same goddamn thing in the
Hey,
gym.
man, my teacher told me that in elementary school. I might have kicked in the knee. She told me to pick some shit up. I want the best kid, but I want the worst either.
Well, I hope as an adult, you can pick that shit up. If you're strong enough to put it on the bar, you're strong enough to put it back down, man.
But even if they put it back down, man, they put them in the wrong spot on the joint. It literally has a number and a label on it that says, put the 45s here. You'll see a 35, 25, 10, 15, all on the same rack.
Another part of gym etiquette, pay attention to where you're putting the weights back to.
Right.
I ain't gotta look all day when I'm trying to find these 60s just to curl some, man. Like, I'm just trying to get my curl in. Like, I'm already struggling as is. Like, I don't need to have extra struggle where I gotta find the 60s where the 120s were, and then the 120s where the 10s at. Like, that don't even make sense, blood.
Hey, man, if I'm pulling a 120 off that top rack, you're gonna take your rotator cuff, just lifting from up here. You're like,
hey, man, I ain't make the rules.
I mean, it's true.
I ain't make the rules, man.
Yeah, but like, please, I mean, don't wipe the equipment off.
Oh, yeah, because you sweating, and they sweating. And y'all sweat don't need to interact with each other. Like, when you done, just give it a wipe. Just give it a wipe with a paper towel. Just something to smooth it over, some disinfectant. Like, you never know what the next man got.
Bring a towel.
Oh, yeah, that helps. If you don't feel like wiping stuff down, just lay a white towel down.
Or wear some extra thick, long sleeve clothes. That's what I do sometimes. I just wear thick hoodies so I ain't gotta worry about it.
I'll never do that, so I can't advise that.
I like being hot.
I don't.
I mean, I like being hot in the gym. I don't like being hot regular.
I like being hot regular. I don't like being hot in the gym. So, we different.
Weirdo ass nigga. All right, so
I don't feel like that was necessary. Anyway.
Nothing I say is necessary, ever.
Anyway, next part of gym etiquette is when you're on a certain set of equipment, if that's going to be like your primary workout mode, try to work in and out with people, man. Like, if you know you're going to be there for like 30 minutes or so, and you see somebody eyeballing you, be like, hey, man, you trying to work in or something? At the very least, give them a chance to share the equipment that you all pay for. Trust me, dog, if you want to work out by yourself, go buy your own equipment at your home. You can work out as much as you want in your home gym.
Yeah.
But you're in public, motherfucker. Like, you in public. Like, we got to share this space. Yeah. I don't need you trying to debo me off a piece of equipment. Like, one shorty actually, like, damn near kicked me in my face because I was working out too close. And she moved into my area. Yeah. I was literally in the middle of workout like, yo.
Yeah, I like literally like put a bar on something one time and the dude just tapped my shoulder like, how many more sets you got left? I'm like, bitch, you just literally see me sit down. Said, well, check this out. When I get done, saw yours, brother. And he was like, man, your hand's so huge. I'm like, yeah, that means stay the fuck back till I'm done. That's my etiquette. Get the hell out my way. Like, let me finish what I'm doing. I just got here. If you want to work in with me, let me know. We can work in together, but don't sit here when you just see me sit down and say, how many sets you got left there, man? Then you get on the machine, do one set, and then go on about your business.
And that's why I say, just be like, yo, man, you mind if I work in? Like, while you sitting there resting and you on your phone or whatnot, I just want to slide in, do my little thing, and slide out and go on about my business. It's ways to do this shit, and you don't have to wait till someone's completely done. But, you know, you measure that shit out for yourself, man. Like, if he got on 3 plates and you working with 25s, maybe you don't want to get in the middle of that set.
You won't wait. I'm sorry.
You won't have to wait for that.
Unless you're going to take all of them 45s off and put them back.
You don't have to wait with that one, man.
There's one good thing about our gym. We got plenty of weight benches.
Plenty of weight benches, and we got plenty of weights.
Yeah, that's the one good thing. I'm going to make sure I kudos to the Am family. We make sure we have a lot of weights.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of bars, and somebody like me who love the bench, there's plenty of benches.
Plenty of benches.
And you know what's worse? That's how I told my quads, man, I was supposed to have been benching that day. And somebody was just sitting there on their phone, twiddling for about 25 minutes. Instead of being rude that day, because I was going to be like, hey, man, can you get the fuck up? I was like, I'm going to work out legs. Now, you know, I ain't got no legs, Tyler Murphy.
Got no legs, Tyler Murphy.
So,
damn.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, man, so that's another part of gym etiquette. If you're going to be on your phone, please limit phone usage to 3 to 5 minutes between sets. You don't need to be like recording a paragraph. You don't need to be responding to emails in the middle of your sets. Like, you don't need to actually watch the whole YouTube video in the middle of your sets. Like, go in, check your Tinder, check your Instagram, see if Shorty fucking responding back on fucking to your DM. She didn't.
You checking Tinder in the gym?
No, people check Tinder in the
Hey,
gym.
wow. What
People check Tinder in the gym.
freaked out. Like, come on,
Like,
man.
I'm trying to get this pump. I'm trying to get this nut off.
I understand the one pump, but you trying to get double pump.
I'm trying to get both pumps, dog. I'm high on dick pills right now. I'm trying to get these pumps off.
Trying to Joe Budden pump it up.
Trying to pump it up.
So I'm gonna go for the one rep and then give you the one step. That man
hit him with the one stroke.
No, you hit him one stroke. That'd be the last time you gonna hit up on Tinder, nigga. She gonna delete your ass.
Hey man, that's what's Tinder for.
I mean, that thing Tinder is like that.
Goddamn. Hey man, goddamn dick pills. So, the next part of gym etiquette, and this is super important, hyper important. Can't stress this enough. If you're going to be naked in the locker room, for one, don't be within eyesight of the entrance of the locker room.
Facts.
Don't be full frontal with everyone else around you.
Facts. And don't be around the damn kids. You see kids in here, put a damn towel on.
At least hold it up and pretend like you got some shame, man. I understand you ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. And it's normally old people that do it, ain't young people.
I'm about to say, because I don't know, I ain't never, man, you know what's worse? I'm trying to go in there just to go pee, and it's 8 old motherfuckers sitting over here, ass naked, sitting on the fucking benches everywhere.
Man, you gotta ask, like, fucking the people that come in, they clean the locker room, like, yo, man, can you hit that spot real quick, man? Like,
I don't even want to sit here. I don't want to put my bag here.
Hey.
It has old man nuts and sweat on that motherfucker. Like,
I don't know where that nigga been.
I don't know what he been doing. I don't even know if he took a good shower.
I don't know. He probably didn't. That's the craziest part. They ain't taking showers. They just walking in the... Walking around naked. It was like, dude, you didn't have to take your underwear off to change clothes, B.
Hey, man.
You didn't have to take your underwear off to put shorts on.
You put new drawers on.
You had to put new drawers on. You shit yourself while you working out, man. What's going on?
Oh, you got a shit stain in the back of them joint, bro.
I mean, live with it.
Hey, man. It's a hard life, bro.
It's a hard life.
Old cats live some hard lives, man.
But, man, if you gonna be naked, man, just be considerate to other people, because I ain't gonna tell you how to live your life. If you want to be naked, man, be free. I always support people being free.
Yeah.
But just don't be free towards me. Just be free in that direction. Like, if I'm naked in the gym, I have the courtesy of literally facing the actual lockers, and I will keep my back to the lockers while everyone else is getting dressed around me. I don't care if they see my dick, but I know that they don't want to see my dick. And if they wanted to see it, they'd hey, sir, can I see your dick, please? And I'd be like, that's a weird question to ask somebody, bro.
That's mad polite to ask.
That's mad polite. I might just turn around just for the politeness of it.
No, if it's not his dudes in there. If a chick coming in and say, hey, can I?
First off, if the chick's coming in, it's a unisex locker room.
Hey, she got lost. Hey, she didn't see the big sign that said man up there.
Oh, she saw that sign. She saw the sign. She saw it. She saw the sign. She saw the urinals. She saw the old dude in the corner.
She thought she could squat at the urinal?
Nah.
She can't squat in B?
Nah, she can't. She can't squat in B.
Okay, the difference is also of these gym etiquettes. Like, women, we know y'all cool with this shit. Y'all walk around each other, show your titties and all that. Y'all, that's y'all thing. Us as men, I don't want to see his shit. I know this man 25 plus years. I ain't never seen him naked. Period.
Not completely.
Not wearing a shirt is not being naked, motherfucker.
Okay.
I ain't never seen you with just drawers. All right?
That's true.
I've never seen drawers and nothing else. I've never seen that. So at no time should 2 straight males see another male's anatomy like that. Like, that just ain't. We not professional.
Particularly strangers.
But we
don't work in the porn industry.
But we not, and we also not professional football players. Even then, they got big curtains on them showers. I ain't gotta see you naked. Put a towel on, bro. The gym give you towels. You walk over there and get something before you go take a shower.
I seen a dude literally walk up to the sink, ass naked. And you know the sink is like very visible from the entryway. Now I'm just like, I don't know what's going on right now, bro, but why are you shaving ass naked in a public place, man? What's going on right now? What? Like, you can't do this at home? My
son tried to wash his hands and your dick is by his arm. I'm gonna kill you. No, I take that out. You're not gonna kill him. I'm gonna snuff you. It's gonna be bad because but then it'd be weird. You can see on the news, big guy beats up naked old man.
Yeah.
He's been.
They're gonna call you homophobic.
He's a pedophile. That's a pedophile. That's a pedophile type tendencies. If I know kids, and this is a public place, a family place, I know I shouldn't be naked. Yeah. That's how I look at it. I don't care how nobody else take it. That's how you supposed to take it. Yeah. Like it's no other way you can digress that. You can put that out together.
And another thing, and this goes more with you ladies than it does with men. If you see someone else getting dressed in the locker room and, they're in view of the mirror, maybe hold off on taking that mirror selfie before you take that picture. Maybe the person in the background don't want to be a part of your, self-love. Maybe they don't want their body parts and they don't want to be on your Instagram tag. Like, maybe if they agree to it, cool. But I'm pretty sure that person that you don't know wanted to be the ass crack in the background of your picture.
You got the filter on the naked motherfucker in the background.
Yeah, you got a filter on the naked dude in the background. Got a fucking dog ears around his dick. Like, nobody wants to see that. What's going on, man?
Yo, Dick the Beagle.
Dick the Beagle. With the glasses on.
Yo, that's so weird, yo. That's so weird.
Y'all weirdos, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Alright, so another segue. Guys, we back to y'all. We back to the fellas, man. Back to the fellas. Hey, man. I know the girl. Look, it's a lot of women in our gyms nowadays, more than there ever used to be. So they're wearing stuff that I know is appealing. I know they just trying to accentuate their curves and everything, man. You ain't gotta necessarily be a pervert every time you see this girl at the gym. Like, you ain't gotta just stare at her. You see her walk by, okay, do a glance. But you stare full on like you ready to jump up on her, man.
Don't follow her around the gym. If she's working out somewhere, and trust me, guys, it's really hard because I've been in that position where I felt like the shorty thought that I was following her and I was just following my gym regimen. And it just so happened that we kept being around each other. It's weird. It's uncomfortable. That's why I keep my eyes forward. She's in the shoot. No, I'm not looking at you, baby. Sorry. Not going to look around. Not going to stare at you. Not going to make you feel uncomfortable. Not going to give you the space to say that I made you feel uncomfortable. Guys, be smart. Think about this shit. Don't follow her around the gym. If her next exercise just so happens to be where your next exercise is gonna be, go to the next exercise and then come back when she's gone. Yeah. I will happily jump around my schedule just so I'm not following a chick around the gym. It's uncomfortable for her. I'm actually aware of it because I have eyes and standards and morals. So it's uncomfortable for me.
You do.
I don't want to be weird. I don't want to be nasty.
I'm looking. No, I'm just joking. I'm
looking, but I'm not following.
Yeah, but
that's creep.
Yeah, but they ready to jump up on it, man. Started doing squats and you just dip up on it like, oh yeah, you got good form. You need a spot. Nah, that's weird, man.
That's weird,
if
man.
She want a spot, she gonna come ask you.
Don't offer spots to strangers, man. Promise you, no stranger wants you to offer them a spot. Then I see you struggling over here. You ain't get it back up on you and just I'll help you spot you. Like, nah, man. You don't need that.
That's for everybody. If the person don't ask you for a spot, please stay out of the way. Cause that right there can literally trick somebody and make them hurt themselves.
Yeah.
Cause if I was ready to take it off or whatever I'm doing by myself and someone just walks by me, I don't know what you're doing. You might hit the ball on me accidentally.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a big accident. Oh, hey, man. It can lead to some problems.
It can lead to some problems.
And we're going to have some problems. If I tell all this stuff, man, we're going to have some problems.
Yeah. And critiques on form, people, if she didn't ask you, how's her form look? If she didn't say, hey, do you think I'm doing this right? My nigga, let it go.
Yeah.
Unless it looks like she's literally about to hurt herself, then just be like, hey, ma'am, I don't think you should do it that way. It looks like you're about to hurt yourself. Otherwise, do not say shit. She don't want to hear your complaint. She don't want to hear your thoughts about how she's using the gym equipment wrong. She's doing her own workout that she saw on Instagram. Let her be great. Yeah. Go on about your business, blood. Go on about your business. Yeah. Treyway, go on about your business.
Whoa. Hey, that work for the people, man.
Hey, man.
Scream out that shit.
6ix9ine gonna fucking say my name next anyway. Like I don't even know that nigga, but I heard this nigga named Kent Black.
You read me next to me?
Me next to me, like, fuck, god damn.
I work from you can't say shit like that.
Like, my phone red. These niggas gonna call me a blood next. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, ain't nobody safe out here.
Hey, Judge, you know a dude named Ken Black?
Like, that nigga's a low level member. Somebody told me he was Crip, but I know he blood. I seen his phone.
No, he said you were crippled.
Crippled. Oh, yeah.
Bad ankles and shit.
That's different. That's different.
So what other we gonna go on? We gonna speak on the ladies?
We need to talk to you. We need to talk to ladies too.
Hey, look, I'm gonna make sure I put this out. Y'all ladies be freaked out too, cause y'all be sitting here looking at dudes with their shorts, they sweats, and all that. I had a chick literally sit there and record me one time while I was working out. I'm looking at her. No one texts like this. So I'm looking at her, the mirror behind her. All I see is me just doing this. And I'm sitting looking like, what are you doing? No, nothing. Texting. Let me see your phone. I don't know you. My point exactly. You don't know me. Why you record me?
Don't record strangers unless it's funny. But
yeah.
still,
If somebody gonna be on gym fails, you need to record that.
If someone's gonna be on gym fails, you should record it. But otherwise, don't record people.
Yeah,
that's creepy. It's especially creepy for you ladies because y'all think that rules don't apply to y'all, and it does.
Yeah.
Guys don't want to be touched in the gym necessarily just because you think they big, and you're just like, oh my god, you're so big, like it's crazy. Like, yeah, my smile is big.
You know that's the reason why I wear long sleeve, because I don't want nobody touching my raw skin, right?
Yeah, I don't have to deal with that because no one talks to me.
I mean, but still though, like I get so tired of people touching me. I was like, I'm just gonna wear long sleeve, and they still hit me. I mean, you're so huge. Hey, bitch, I know. I woke up like this. What Beyonce say? Bitch, I woke up like this. Ain't just, I know I'm big. You ain't gotta tell me.
Like, Jesus Christ, I got a mirror, and if
I can see it. I can literally see right here. I'm a huge.
There's a huge mirror right here in front of me.
Hey man, look, think about it.
I can see the difference between me and you.
Look, no, but not even that. Remember when we had to get the tuxes and stuff for the wedding? The chick was like, "Oh my god," she was like, "Oh my, laying on my back." I'm like, "Yo, you weirding me out right now, yo."
Like, why you gotta be a creep about this, man?
She was like, "Oh, you're so massive." I was like, "Y'all don't think the rules apply to y'all, do you?" I felt violated.
Men feel violated too.
Every once in a while.
And also, women feel violated by you too. Just because y'all are both women does not mean you get to touch them. It does not mean that you get to just say whatever words of what you think are affirmation to them. But, positive compliments are always welcome in the gym. If somebody says, hey man, looking good, I appreciate that shit. I like it. I like compliments every once in a while. Hey, somebody tell me, that's a good lift. Like, yo man, I wish I could lift that hard. Like, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
I know one thing, like you talk about other things, like when you talk about like complimenting people, like okay, like this is why we say the rules gotta still apply to the same way. Cause like if a girl say, bitch, you got a fat ass, right? That's acceptable, right?
I'm gonna be real with you, B. Still not an acceptable compliment in the gym. Bitch, you got a fat ass is for your friends and people that are acquaintances. This is a stranger. You don't know how they're gonna react to the word bitch.
Yeah.
I will honestly say that using the phrase damn is not acceptable in the gym. It's not acceptable. I don't care how much you just benched. I don't care how much you just squatted. I don't care how thick that chick is. Like, you better say that shit in your head.
Thick as cocaine, brother.
Like, I got my own issues of saying stuff out loud. Like, it's hard to keep stuff in with me. Like, you just gotta learn how to train yourself to keep it down. Like, when you see one walk by, you just like, thick.
Yeah.
You just gotta say it like that. Like, you gotta contain it.
That still seemed creepy to me, the way you said it.
Hey, it might be creepy, but guess what? She didn't hear it, so she's not creeped out, and that's just the important part. I can be a creep. I just can't creep you out.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's fair, right? Yeah. Don't hate on my creepness. Just I just choose not to bring it on you.
Yeah, that's true.
So, anything else we need to cover about this gym topic?
I don't know. Closing question. Let's make it a closing question.
Okay, closing question.
All right. If you miss a day at the gym, how you feel?
If I miss a day at the gym, I don't know. It depends on which day it was. If it's like a cardio day, I don't care. Cause fuck cardio.
I mean, but like if you plan to go and something just railroads your whole day. You had it planned out, like you were thinking about the day before, like, yeah, I can't wait.
I'm angry. I'm angry. Right. I'm salty. I'm super salty. Like, man, I'm salty.
Yeah, me too.
Like I can't stand it, man. Like, especially if I had a whole plan. Like, and that applies for when I'm the one that railroaded my own plans. Like, if I had a whole workout plan and then I wake up at 6:45, knowing damn well if I don't leave the house by 7, that my whole workout might as well not exist. Like, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna be salty at myself, and I'm not even gonna take a shower until a man later. I'm like, I'm taking my whole day for that shit, D. Yeah. Like, I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like missing my days, and I miss a lot of them.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, it's the only thing that keep me sane. I live in a stressful environment or work. I guess both. I work and live in a stressful environment, so you kind of need something to unwind, decompress, because it's a good mental health. You know, a lot of people they wonder why you spend so much time doing it all the time. But it's a good way to like clear your mind. It's not a harming thing. I'd rather do this than smoke myself to death, drink myself to death, or actually kill myself. Because that's what normally happens to people. They literally run themselves into the ground, and then they want people to feel bad for them. Like it's you got to find a coping mechanism.
You got to find a coping mechanism. Not only do you have to find a coping mechanism, you have to find a good coping mechanism that doesn't hurt you and doesn't hurt others. Yeah. Like if you decide that you want to join like a sex club or something and that's your coping mechanism, as long as you're doing it safely and you ain't catching nothing, you ain't giving nobody nothing, by all means, keep it up. Do it great. If you decide that you want to go to the gym and get big and you want to lift with the gods, then do it. Do it. Like, get in there. And it's okay that you can't lift that much at first. Like, you're going to start at nothing, and then you're going to get to something. Like,
no one ever, like, that's the another thing that we should have talked about during the thing. Like, it doesn't happen overnight. It never happened overnight. Like, I literally jumped from 135 benching to 535 is like my max. Like, I literally like jumped like that, and it took years. People think that like, okay, well, I see a man here every day. He must have just got, nah. It literally took me 5 years to get to this point, to get to this form. Like, and then don't get an injury. Like, you're back to ground one. It's ground zero. Then you gotta like really start over, rediscipline yourself. It's a discipline. You gotta make yourself go in here. Everybody talking about they don't have time to do it. It's plenty of hours in the day to do it.
Got time. Trust me, I seen this meme today, and I don't really like motivational memes that much. But I did appreciate a couple of the points, and one of the points was, if you can watch 60 minutes of an episode on Netflix, you can go to the gym for 60 minutes. And guess what? You don't even have to go to the gym, man. Like, I literally started out doing push-ups and sit-ups in my room. And I'm going to be real with you, B. Like, I got pretty jacked off of that. And a lot of people thought that I was, like, some kind of weird, like, small but built person when I was younger because I never went to the gym, and I just did my home workouts. And then as I got older, I started hitting the gym, and next thing you know, like them 100 push-ups turned into me doing 200 on bench. And next thing you know, that 200, like, and you got to realize that when you hit a wall, that's another thing. Yeah. You're going to hit a wall at some point.
Always going to hit a wall.
And you got to figure out a way around it, whether it's changing up your workout, starting to take different supplements. Like, if you want my really best suggestion, and if you haven't been working out and you're just like starting, don't take supplements off top. Go natural from the beginning. And when you get your body used to the exercises, when you get your body used to everything, like get your body to a nice stable size. And when you feel like you can't really go any further, you can't get more weight out there, that's when you start your supplements. And that's where you'll have, because if you don't, you're gonna, like, when you run out of supplements, you might be low on money. Like, anything could happen and you can't get your, like, protein like you used to, your pre-workout like you used to. It's gonna make you suffer, and your body's gonna react to it because it needs it now. It wants it because you gave it to it this whole time. So give yourself a nice, good base before you start adding on the supplements to it. So at the very least, Like, you don't fall all the way back down to here when you get here just because something happens. Right. That way you fall down at least to here and you only got halfway to go. Yeah. I ain't never gonna bench less than 135 ever in my life.
Cause like that's like a lot of people who want to start they gym etiquette workouts and routines. That's the first thing they ask me. What pre-workout you take? What protein you take? Why you even worry about it? Just for real, from the jump, just to make sure you got the motivation to do it, just do it natural. Yeah. Like get the, like you said, get the base going, and then you can work up to this. This when you start taking high quality supplements and stuff, that's when you become like the advanced experts. That's normally like, okay, I need to get this much protein in my diet, this much carbs. Like, that's when you really need to start tracking that stuff. When you just starting out, the last thing you need to ask your gym partner, trainer, or anybody is what supplements you taking. That's the last thing I'm gonna ask you. I don't know what you take, and we work out together. I don't know what he takes, and he don't know what I take.
I literally don't take any pre-workout, and I never have. And even on the days when I don't feel like going in there, I let adrenaline start. I was like, man, what am I gonna do? I ain't feeling it today. I just go in, I just start lifting something. Till I start lifting something, your adrenaline's gonna kick in, and you'll be like, you know what? I'll start doing something else. And next thing you know, you might be sluggish, you might not want to be there, but after 45 minutes to an hour, you were there for 45 minutes to an hour, bro. You worked out that entire time, and you can be like, well, at least I did something today. Time to go. Yeah. You can go home proud. You may not be that motivated, but you can go home proud.
I ain't him. I don't take my pre-workout. I need that. Yeah. That's my. I work 12 to 16-hour shifts. I need my pre-workout.
Pre-workout gives me headaches, and
that's because you're a bitch.
It is because I'm a bitch.
But it's okay. But you my bitch. You my nigga though.
I didn't appreciate the first one, but
it's alright though. You can accept it.
I do accept it. I don't want you to bitch me or something.
Gotta talk to you like Maul. Like, hey, what we talking to Maul?
You cool motherfucker.
They insult you and then say, nah, man, but you alright though, man. You alright, dude, man.
So, if you're out there, sponsors, Horny Goat Weed, Cialysis,
BlueChew.com,
Viagra, any form of dick pills, holla at your boys. We got you, man. We out here. We are willing to work for you.
I literally tell people when they ask me what supplements I'm taking, I say I only take steroids and them goddamn dick pills.
If I'm only taking dick pills, that means I'm taking yo dick pills. So guess what?
Hey man, niggas giving you that gas station pill for your workout. That's weird.
Hey, guess what?
That's weird.
Hey, well, guess what?
Nigga, you bitching with a hard dick, nigga. That's weird.
I'm strong. Like, yeah. Yo. I tell everybody, hey man, if it's hard, man, just leave it alone. Don't touch it. just don't touch it. Just let it sit there. It's gonna go back to sleep. Don't worry about it.
You gonna have a homosexual like, hey sir.
I'm like, hey man, just
don't touch me.
Just don't touch it. That's what I'm saying. No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. That's all you gotta do. Just don't touch me.
Yo,
I'm in the middle of something right now.
Yo, the dude be like, hey sir.
I don't want to drop the weight.
Sir.
I don't want to drop the weights. Like, don't worry about me, man.
Like, you need some help there, sir.
Hey, don't worry about me, dude. I'm lifting.
Okay.
I'm trying to draw the blood somewhere else. Like, shit, my veins small.
Yo, man. Shut up, man. Shut up.
Well, if you enjoyed this podcast and you fuck with your boys and you like what we had to say,
damn, man.
Shit.
Professional. Ooh,
yeah, man, we're professional.
If y'all like the inquiries that we were discussing at this time,
if you like what you heard, if you would like to inquire about our business opportunities, like, share, subscribe. If you like what we had to say, share it with your friends so they can like it too. And if you didn't like what we had to say, share it with your friends so they can hate on us too. Hey, we are with the smoke. Please follow us on Twitter at JudgmentalAF and on YouTube at youtube.com/judgmentalAF. And we do not pronounce the S fuck. Yeah. But it means it.
Yeah, you already know. Y'all young enough to understand. It's social time. But I might have some more of these shirts back on. I might.
So if you want to order the shirts,
let me know in the
comments. Let us know in the comments. Let us know on Twitter. You know, we'll establish a base, and if it's big enough, we'll start selling them. And that can be the brand of judgmental. You know, we judgmental, but we lift gods. We out here.
Gotta live, baby.
So, thank you for listening and have a great day.
All right, peace.